Hey, everybody, it's Carolyn Moor from the Modern Widows Club. And we are in September 2023, and we have a new topic called Resilient Healing Through Transformation. Now, this kind of falls under the physical health pillar. Okay, so this month's topic is one of my favorites because I spent many years researching resilience and the science behind building it. I really didn't think much about resilience until I became a widow and felt like every day was an endurance race in resilience building. What I've learned, I'd love to share with you because I wish someone had shared it with me early in widowhood. So the first thing is, before resilient healing happens, resilient grieving happens. And I learned how to do that from Dr. Lucy Hone's book, Resilient Grieving, Finding Strength and Embracing Life After a Loss That Changes Everything. Great book. She actually even mentions Modern Widows Club in this book. It's in its second edition now, and I would highly recommend that you look for it and read it. It taught me that the death of someone I loved may be inevitable, but being paralyzed by that grief is not. She said that we all have the capacity and the capability for resilient grieving, and our innate ability to respond to traumatic loss by finding ways to grow. As an expert in both bereavement research and infusing positive psychology, I tended to believe her. So much so that she wrote about, like I said, Modern Widows Club in her book in page 88, under the chapter of positive emotions and the power of finding inspiration. Then I learned that resilient grieving turns into resilient healing from the resilience expert, Dr. Stephen Southwick at Yale School of Medicine. He shared more of the process on how those of us who have had to turn on our resilience building due to an incident in our life, the death of our partner or spouse, that it began that journey. We didn't even realize it. It's a journey to find a deeper meaning and purpose in our lives, knowing that we are all immortal. And isn't that so true? We know the life and the love and the death and the life again process, and wish we didn't at the same time. We are all now in this PTG, post-traumatic growth phase of our life. And that post-traumatic growth will turn into transformation. I hope you'll learn about this in the third edition of the book, Resilience, the Science of Mastering Life's Greatest Challenges, which comes out on September 11th this month. There was a psychologist named Richard Tedeschi, and he was the very first person to really conceptualize this in 2014 and proved that the result of trauma, a person will react to their trauma in a number of ways. So let's see if you can identify with any of these. Number one, a sense that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. Number two, you have a new appreciation for life, which you may have taken for granted before. Number three, you relate to other people in a new and better way, a more compassionate, empathetic, and understanding way. Number four, you are discovering new possibilities and old ideas may be shut off and not as important. You feel an opening up. Number five, you have felt a spiritual change. And this change can range from experiences from religious to existential to nature, or even responding to music. So all of these indicate a transformation, and we need to realize that it's happening for all of us. The word through is so important in this month's title, Resilient Healing Through Transformation. I hope you will remember that you have come through a lot and you are still going through now and will do it for your whole life. It's now you will support your through that matters. I hope you know that Modern Widows Club is here to support you with a new perspective, an education, and understanding in a new way. How did this information help you see your own journey towards transformation? I'd love to hear this month as you share on the social sites all around MWC. And if you can recognize and identify the ways you are walking through from healing to the transformation with the resilience that you have built. Because, girl, you are doing it. So that's my message for September. And I want to share with you our legendary widow role model, which we have every month. All of the women in our legendary widows stories of legacy this month. I want you to pick the book up and read the book about all the ladies in that book. There's 12 of them, and it will leave you completely inspired and encouraged. So that's who we're highlighting this month. Now, this month is our Widow Empowerment event in St. Louis, September 22nd and through the 24th. And I hope that you have registered for it and will come and join hundreds of widows in the room with amazing speakers, really relevant vendors, and a community like you've never known. Women who come from all over the country and world to come to this event. So September is also Self-Care Awareness Month. And so we want to really be looking at that. September is also National Suicide Awareness Month. September 4th is Labor Day. September 10th is Suicide Prevention Day. And September 15th is Rosh Hashanah begins. September 15th through October 15th is National Hispanic Heritage Month. And September 24th is Yom Kippur begins. And one of my favorites, September 25th is National Daughters Day. So these are all the things that are happening this month. I hope I will see you in St. Louis at the Widow Empowerment event. And I hope this message has been inspiring for you to pick up a few books and read them that will really be helpful. Much love to you.